For number 62, finding the average rate of change of a function on an interval. So let's make sure we remember what that means. The average rate of change of f of x on the interval from a to b would be f of b. It's the difference in the x coordinates, the difference in the y coordinates over the difference in the x coordinates. So that's our formula, and so we really just have to understand that the first number in the interval is our a, and the second number in the interval is our b. And so for part A, we want to find f of b. So f of b is f of 2, and f of 2, it says clearly that we have to take the minus sign and we have to take 2 and cube it and take the opposite of that and then add 1. So this is negative 8 plus 1 is negative 7. So that's f of b. Well, what's f of a? Well, f of a is our f of 0. We like having zeros. Negative 0 cubed is 0, plus 1 is 1. So therefore, f of b minus, let's put the numbers in. F of 2 minus f of 0 over 2 minus 0. F of 2 is negative 7. Make sure we show it. Negative 7 minus 1. That's our f of 0 over 2 minus 0. So we get negative 7 minus 1 is negative 8. Negative 8 over 2 is negative 4. So that's the average rate of change of f of x on the interval from 0 to 2. How about on the interval from 1 to 3? Well, let's do that. Part B, f of 3 minus, so this will be a little bit more streamlined here, f of 3 minus f of 1. F of 3 is negative 3 cubed, that's negative 27, plus 1 is negative 26. F of 1, negative 1 plus 1 is 0, over 3b, 3 minus 1, oh, it's 2. So we have negative 26 over 2, which is negative 13. So that's a little bit more streamlined. You got the full explanation there in part A. And then finally, part C, we have from negative 1 to 1. So we start with the end of the interval, f of 1 minus f of negative 1. F of b, so b is always the second number, and then and over 1 minus negative 1. Just be careful on that. F of 1 we said was 0, but f of negative 1, let's figure that out, because I don't want to try to do too much of this in my head. Let me zoom out a little bit, try that over here. So for part C, f of negative 1 is the opposite of negative 1 cubed plus 1. So that's negative negative 1. Negative 1 cubed is negative 1. The opposite of that is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So f of negative 1 is 2. All right, so I want to make sure about that. And then we have 1 minus negative 1. That's also 2. So we see negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1.